this whole thing about Nagamootoo. I mean, to me it makes no sense. Why send a red rat to a bull if your intention is to be successful? For me, it makes absolutely no sense. It's not Moses himself is a bad person or a good person, but the PPP actually, you are starting off with animosity. Why would you want to go into a negotiation starting with animosity? It is destined for the most part to fail or not to provide proper results.
The APNU-AFC coalition campaigned on the platform of creating a government of national unity, which led to the assumption that the coalition had intended to include the opposition party in the executive arm of the government. Former People's Progressive Party minister and now political commentator Dr. Henry Jeffrey is of the same view. He wants to know whether the government means inclusive governance or inclusive cooperation.
My definition of national unity government is executive government, executive power sharing. Is that what the APNU now have in mind when they talk about inclusive governance, when they talk about national unity government? What it is that they have in mind? Because it is true that Mr. Nagamootoo went to WIM and spoke about joining in the government, but if you look at the remainder of his speech, you will find that he's talking about also about just the same inclusive kind of thing. They are a good opposition, they are this, and so he's still in some way saying, look, this national unity he has in mind is national cooperation for the PPP to cooperate with them.
Nonetheless, Dr. Jeffrey lauded the government for their seriousness in hosting talks with the opposition on national unity, since, according to him, a government of national unity is the only government that can truly allow this country to stand on its feet again.
The mere fact that the parties went into elections claiming that they will form a national unity government means that to them it is important, and I follow them in this line. I actually do believe that a national unity government is the only political framework for us to develop and develop quickly.
The former minister said that the fight for political power must come to an abrupt end if Guyana is to be truly developed the way it should be.
We have had umpteen years, 6 years of bickering, fighting for political power between the two major ethnic blocs, and it has not taken us anywhere. You got to look outside your window to know that we are poor country.
He is of the view that if the coalition is very serious about a national unity government, they should do two things. One, get someone else other than Prime Minister Nagamootoo to spearhead talks with the opposition, and two, include the opposition party in the executive arm of the government. Royden James for HGP Nightly News.